Hello and welcome to another update video about Dogecoin. Certainly a coin that is very interesting for many at the moment. Of course, I get a lot of requests for it. Of course, I will update it a bit more frequently these days because there is some significant movement here. For me, at the moment, this is still not... How do I want to formulate it? Again, I will not rule out higher prices here. But if we see higher prices, I think before we see really significant price increases, we will see a retracement in a wave 2. So that's one option, yeah, and we zoom in a minute. Or we will come down and make lower lows. These are the two key options. And we're going to zoom in and I will tell you which levels need to hold to maintain the momentum to push higher. We have the Elliott wave count here on the chart. The bearish way unchanged from yesterday. The bearish count is wave 3 to the downside, an extended wave 4 to the upside here, which came to 15 cents roughly. And the next wave down could be a wave 5 that will lead to new lows, maybe to a target of around 4 cents. So we have seen some temporary, let's say, madness to the upside. You know this from Dogecoin. Dogecoin is doing that from time to time. It did that last year as well. That is why in previous videos I've often said, it might be worth having a little bit here and there, depending on your own strategy. But these things can come out of nowhere and they can just kick off. It's the same, to be honest, with SHIB and maybe Ape, even though Ape is not such a, it's a younger coin. So we haven't really seen that yet to that degree. But the point here really that I also tried to make in yesterday's video is that with Doge, from an Elliott wave point of view, I cannot truly say yet that a bottom has been made, that the bottom of the bear market has been made. I wish it was the case, because then we would probably get into a bull run and it would mean that we see serious upside not only for Doge, but generally for the crypto market. Because if you get something like Doge to truly take off, it will probably have a ripple effect into the crypto market, because let's be honest, it is still a fairly high market cap coin, and it will draw a lot of attention from retail and bring it into crypto again. And I think that would be amazing. Yeah, so always thinking ahead a little bit here. But from an Elliott wave point of view, to really confirm, or let's say to get a better confirmation that a low has been made, I want to see a fifth wave to the upside. So at the moment, the red count, which means we topped here in a wave 4 at 15.2 cents, is still the one that I would find is certainly winning until we see one more high broken. So if we make one more high here and break the 15 cent level, and we put that fifth wave in, that is the blue count, that is the bullish count. If we get 5 waves to the upside, this red count will lose credibility, it will lose probability. What does that mean? It means if we see 5 waves to the upside, and that's what you want to see as per Elliott wave theory, you want to see 5 waves into the direction of the higher level trend, which means if you get the 5 waves to the upside, it is a strong indication that a low has been made and that the trend has shifted from a downtrend into an uptrend. Now, is this confirmation enough? Not really, but it is a strong indication and it will make the red count less likely. What will happen then? So when you put this in place, so let's say you put the 5 waves to the upside in place, it means we get a higher degree wave 1, because this is sort of cascading upwards. You're then looking for the next 5 waves to the upside, highlighted in white here, right? So in Elliott wave, you get the first wave is an impulsive wave. It consists of 5 waves. You will then look for your correction, the corrective wave. That will be 3 waves, ABC. That is when you want to position yourself for the long, let's say for the next long trade, because the wave 3 is oftentimes going to be the most bullish wave. It also consists of 5 subwaves. Then you get wave 4 with 3 waves and wave 5 again with 5 waves. Which means that we can at least be more confident that this is a wave 1, a first attempt to push to the upside here, if we get 5 waves complete. So I'm really watching this. Want to know if we get 15, if we break the 15 cent level or not. That will determine a lot. But then really the next retracement here will tell us everything. If this is going to hold the 78.6% retracement and it is not an impulsive but a corrective move, the key point is we want to hold the 78.6 retrace. Yeah. And we can't measure that really yet because we haven't put a high in place yet, at least not as per the bullish count. So for the bullish count, we want to see one more high. Let's say it might get to 17 cents or something. Then in any move down, we want to hold the 7.5 cent level. Yeah, ideally a little bit higher, but it shouldn't go below that level, because if it goes below that level, again, it will put more emphasis on the red count. So really, to reach the threshold for saying that we have an impulsive wave structure here, we want to see a fifth wave. So that's what I'm watching at the moment. And to be honest, it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad at the moment. We have reached here the support area for a wave 4. Yeah, after a peak in wave 3, you expect a retracement in wave 4. We've reached the support area. If we measure this, you can see that Dogecoin did perfectly what I probably mentioned in the last, or not the last video, the video before the last one, that an ideal target for a fourth wave is the 38.2 retracement, so 11.5 cents. We reached that absolutely accurately again, because this is what the market does. It adheres to the Fibonacci retracement levels, right? Now, what I don't know yet is if this was already the completed wave 4, or if this was only the first leg of a first wave. So it could still come down to around 9 cents down here, yeah, the lower support, without making the higher level scenario less likely. What does that mean? It means that if the wave 4, at the moment we can assume it might have been finished, yeah, even though it's not super high likelihood yet, but let's say it was finished, then what we want to see for further confirmation is now, in this fifth wave, we want to see 5 waves. So we want to see a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. Yeah. So that's what we want to see. It would need to reach. I can give you a target for the third wave. The point is, if this is a 1, 2, or 5, it really needs to turn around now. If it comes any lower than this, I think then we are going to retest 11.5. It might even see no, it's actually 10 cent level. The 10 cent level is the lower support here. So the point here is now that the wave 3 of 5 should reach the 1.618 extension. It should get to 16.8 cents. Yeah. So that would be the target. The point is, it should not drop any lower. If it does, it's probably not yet a 1-2 setup. Why? Because again, we're looking at the Fibonacci levels, and we've reached already the 78.6% retrace. What did I just tell you? Told you if we drop below the 78.6 retrace in any wave 2, it will make it less likely. So we need to hold this level, the 12 cent level. And against 12 cents, we can focus on higher now. It could be though, and this is again unclear until we really break above the 14.3 cent level, because that is the previous high, and then we need to follow through above 15 cents. But until we do that, this could just be an A, B, C. Why is that? First of all, because the wave 4 is a 3-wave move. This would be a 3-wave move. And we haven't really broken above this high and this high, so it's still possible. And we haven't maxed out the orange area or the yellow area anyway, so there is still more space in this fourth wave before we turn higher. So again, until we really drop below that 10 cent level here, the support level for the wave 4, we could generally focus on higher. In the very short term, we can focus on higher as long as we're holding the 12 cent level. And then we look at possible target for the fifth wave. I gave you a target for the third wave. When that's complete, we can talk about a possible target for the fifth wave. So just roughly, it might end around 18 to 19 cents if we get one more high. So, and we need that high to be more confident that, yeah, we are in a breakout pattern. If we turn around here, if we drop below 10 cents, yeah, and if we turn around here, drop below 10 cents, then it is, yeah, quite unlikely that we've already seen an actual breakout. It would then rather suggest that all of this was just a, let's say, a fake out, which sometimes happens when these moves come out of nowhere, right? So it's really about watching it now, watching what does the market do next. This is currently a support area. This is a possible long trade area, obviously with higher risk at the moment, because we are far away from support. You know, we're far away from the key support down here. And it is a massively overheated market at the moment. But there should be space for one more high. Yeah, that the market would support that. The Elliott waves would need it, to be honest. And after wave 1, when that's complete, and then any retracement will really tell us what's going to happen next. And this would be the next major entry point if the 78.6% retracement is holding. All right, that's my update about Dogecoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.